Alright, so lately I've been doing a heck of a lot of games with the Symmetra changes, and I'm starting to get really irritated at how powerful Symmetra seems to be. And so I set out to make this video to see how does her damage per second actually compare to other characters at the same range as her typical weapon can reach. So here you see her weapon does that double kill in 4.37 seconds. Genji does it in 2.41 with the swift strikes. You've got McCree knocks it out in 1.37, all headshots. You've got Farah doing it, again, all headshots in 3.04. You've got Reaper doing it basically as close range as he can, 1.32 seconds. Soldier clocks in at 1.21, pretty excellent. That's using no rockets. Sombra comes in at 2.01, pretty fast. Tracer at 1.22 if you spend exactly half the clip as you're going from bot to bot, so you don't have to reload. You can get it down to 1.22, which is pretty sweet. Bastion, of course, less than a second because he's crazy. Hanzo, because of his pull time, about 2.04 seconds. Junkrat, if you land all the shots, 2.33. Mei, all the shots with no delay, 2.59 to the point of the second kill. Torbjorn 2.05, Widow 2.05, Diva 2.02. Reinhardt, I had a little bit of trouble figuring out what was the most optimal way to kill these two bots in a hurry. See how I lose track of my targets here? I'm not an amazing Reinhardt, but I tried to charge him. One dies, and then, hey, where'd the other one go? I guess I hit him. Actually, it turns out, when I checked it again, shoot the flame strike, charge the guy, boom, the guy that popped up falls off the cliff over there. So I'm like, forget it. Let's just hammer down, smack the guys because they can't move. What's the fastest he can do it? 3.51. Roadhog, 1.16, so fast if you land those distance headshots. Winston, 3.3 if you laser him and then jump on him at the last second, the fastest way to kill him. Zarya, took me so long to charge her bubble here. I finally figured out how to do it by bubbling myself, bubbling the robot, and 3.5 minutes later, not counting all the time it took me to learn how to do that, I'm finally at full energy. I use my ult to group them up to make sure I'm going to hit both of them with my, so best case scenario, Zarya 2.42. Anna, just shooting him, 3.44 with grenade, so the damage of the grenade plus the shots. Lucio, again, getting them all in the head, 3.17. And then Mercy, surprisingly, came in at 2.13 if you just swiftly change targets. Zen at an amazing 1.34 with Discord orbs. So really what happens is, as you can see from the results, Symmetra has the slowest damage. Again, that's for two targets at her minimum range that she has to be in order to hit them. And that's all other characters fighting from that range or closer if they must. So Symmetra's weapon does a lot of damage, but honestly, not off the bat, not off the get-go. The really tricky thing with her weapon is that it slows you when she's trying to use it. So it's really hard to go around a corner and prevent yourself from getting killed. It's really hard to escape once she locks onto you. And since that takes absolutely no aim once it's on you, you just need to stay within a few degrees left and right of her. It's actually pretty forgiving. It makes her weapon very, very unforgiving. But as far as the actual damage of the weapon, it's the lowest as far as starting from zero and getting two targets down in health, assuming even health targets, etc. A lot of times when you see a Symmetra get a play of the game, she's like, boom, kill a guy, boom, kill a guy, boom, kill a guy. Usually that's in a group fight. She's not off on her own, taking guys down from full health to zero. You got to keep that in mind. But her laser, once it gets fully charged, it's a nice finishing move basically. And so I think that's where she's getting a lot of her play of the game. So I was pretty mad about how powerful her weapon is. I'm still not a big fan of the fact that she's got the turrets with a slow and her laser with a slow that you don't really have to aim once you lock on. It also goes through walls for a second after you run around the wall. Plus she can throw up her barrier. Plus she can give the whole team shield. Oh my gosh. Plus if she charges up a fully charged right click on the way in and then lasers you down, you just melt. I mean, she can solo most tanks faster than tanks can get her down, and because her gun sticks to them, she can just run circles around him at close range where most tanks really fail to fight you. Actually, most characters fail to fight you really well at close range. So that's it. That's Symmetra. Her gun isn't quite as powerful as you might feel like it is. Just keep her at 20 arms length. I honestly think that might be a really decent fix, is give her a minimum distance so she can't laser you from maybe point blank range or something, or just maybe increase her maximum distance a little bit more at the expense of saying she has to be at least X amount away, because it does lock on, and she doesn't have to really keep her crosshair on you. She can run away really easily. I've seen a lot of advanced Symmetras doing really amazing dodging tactics because the laser locks on at very close range and just sticks. So maybe having to be a minimum distance from the target for it to work, so it doesn't break off or something, would be nice. But either way, I'm hoping that they adjust Symmetra. I think what the changes they made to her gameplay make her way more fun to play. But right now, I think she's just overtuned for a support that already provides so many other really useful things aside from her Laser of Doom ability to solo down tanks and Reaper and, handle that Mei that no one seems to be able to get their hands on. So, all right, well, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, a like, give me a comment. What do you think we should do with Symmetra? Do you think she's great how she is? Should I shut up? Let me know. Share this video if you liked it, and let me know why you hate it if you don't like it. Other than that, have a nice day. Have fun out there.